I love that you have a podcast because you have a very perceptive mind. I've always enjoyed talking to you. Are you trying to probe what's really going on under the surface of the people you're discussing? And do you find that you're very good at it? I would think you would be.
This podcast I do on a platform called Luminary that requires that people subscribe to it. What I do on there is I talk to people that have a kind of areas of expertise and advanced knowledge, and I try to convert it into language that anybody would understand. Now, you've already bellowed directly to camera that I need to be less esoteric, and you've also threatened to call the police. But what I do in Under the Skin is I'm genuinely trying to investigate the possibility of organizing systems in a different way, talking to astrophysicists, political professors, philosophers, and my hope, Conan, is that it's somewhat humorous and accessible to all. That's the point of Under the Skin. I would like to have you on the show if you would deign to be on it. I would like to investigate you. I would like to understand you.
Just for our viewers right now, could you give me just a thumbnail sketch of what's happening with Conan O'Brien through the laser-like glare of Russell Brand?
You are a puckish figure, and whilst you present yourself as accessible and warm, you have a deep sense of comic mischief which can lead to destruction. I would sense possibly in your home life, I imagine your wife detests you. And I think that you're probably only one malt-based drink away from wreaking havoc on yourself, your family, and your nation. Like, to be a trickster is to be destructive. And it's like, thank God that the profession of talk show host was invented, because what would you do? Just talk about that monorail episode of The Simpsons for the rest of your life? Like, you'd bring down the government. You'd be a dangerous man. There's a seam of radicalism in you, and I'd be interested in investigating that. But I also know you're very warm-hearted and very beautiful and compassionate and real. So I'd probably explore that in the sort of last 10 minutes.
But you hit the nail on the head, yes. Especially not only the wife, but the children as well. There is a loathing just beneath the surface, especially now that we're quarantined together. It's no coincidence that when I walk into a room, they walk out of the room, and quickly.
What do we do? What do we do? I mean, at least you probably had a family at a normal age.